I'm the O-Dog. I'm here at Overdrive. Tune in to the Tip In podcast from the O-Dog. Just the tip. That I love.
I don't know.
What's the status on Freddie?
I don't know. They were saying today, like, it's not like, I think they're going to take their time with Fred. Like, there's no, although this is arguably the biggest stretch of the season.
Yeah.
The teams that are right competing with you for top spot.
They seem pretty comfortable just to play Campbell in these games.
Got to play him. That's just it, man. Like, I'm not watching these games thinking, oh, Campbell, like, look out, like he's going to let in the next one. I'm not thinking that. Like, I'm thinking he'll make the save. Like, he's got it. And, you know, with Fred, I don't know. I still think it's a wait and see here with Freddie Anderson. He'll be back, but there's no point in bringing him back right now. Let the groin heal up, like we said on last podcast, whatever. Try to get his mental game to a better space, as good as it can be without playing games before he comes back, and we'll go from there, right? He'll be back. Fred will be back in there.
Freddie will be back, and maybe this is exactly what Freddie needs. He just needs to step away from a little bit, heal up, clear his head, come back, and he could be just what we need for the playoffs, just what we need for the stretch drive, the last month.
And the unfortunate thing is that, like, you know, if you go back to last season when Fred, I think, aggravated the groin last year, and then he came back and his numbers weren't very good. So this is like an ongoing thing. It's not like he just all of a sudden started playing whatever. Like, I don't know. Like, is the groin, like, I don't know exactly how serious this injury is.
Is it the injury, or has Freddie lost a step?
Could be. I don't know. Could be a combination.
We'll find out. But until then, Campbell's got the pipes. If Campbell has got the pipes.
If the groin's not feeling right, you're not going to be able to make the save when you need to make the save. Like, it's just not going to happen. So
you can't do anything when the groin's not feeling.
No, you can't. So we'll see.
Can't do it.
We'll see what's up with Fred when he.
I did notice that Campbell. Campbell looks smaller in the net. He's not as big as Freddie. Wow, giant knob on his stick.
Oh wow,
like huge. It's like, for a guy that's not that big, it's surprising the size of knob that he uses.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, well, he wants to get a good grip on it, obviously. But look, he kind of reminds me a bit of, I was having this conversation the other day. He reminds me a bit of, if you look at him, and I think someone did this comparison, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Like, he kind of reminds me of Cujo in there a little bit. His mannerisms and just the way just his style of plays. Like, Cujo wasn't a super skilled goalie. He had to fight. He was a great goaltender, but he had to fight for it, right? Like, Campbell kind of, like, reminds me. I see a little bit of, he's obviously not Curtis Joseph, but I see a very similar playing style there. Like,
yeah, Cujo didn't. I think Jack Campbell has more of a trained goalie style. Cujo was a little more wild, but you're right. Cujo wasn't he wasn't a big guy.
No,
but he stopped a lot of rubber.
Yeah, nothing fancy. He just made it happen. Like, and you could count on Cujo when they needed to fucking make him have, like, dude, like, look at how shitty all those Leafs teams played defensively under Pat Quinn. But Cujo was there to save their ass, like, every fucking night, right?
That was their game plan.
He would always come up with the big save, Cujo, all the fucking time.
Until the forwards and the rest of the team could finally put the puck in the net. There's just Cujo. Oh, Matt Sundin scored. We win.
Right.
That was the game plan back then.
I think the Leafs have a bit better defensive structure now, but ultimately it's not that far away from where it was then. They still are relying on the offense, but I think they are better structurally sound defensively. But anyway, just thought I'd throw that. Like, I don't know. Do you see that comparison a little bit? Like, I just think he kind of reminds me of him a little bit.
Yes, 100%. He looks like that.